All right, so today I asked you all to send me your moves, pretty much, for me to literally look at and critique and make fun of and just tell you they're bad. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully, I think they're all gonna be good based on the DMs I've gotten. Basically, I was just like, okay, DM me a move and I'm gonna critique it for the channel, and that's what we're gonna do. I got a fair amount. I'm gonna try and keep this short, so this is probably gonna be like a two-parter type vibe because I want to get to everybody. But yeah, I'm gonna try and keep this between like 20, 30 minutes. Probably gonna have to take 2 or 3 sessions. We'll see, because I want to go in depth. All right, so if you're new here, you've never seen one of these. I've done this type of reacting type stuff with like the competitions and stuff, and it's hard to go like move by move all the time and like super break it down when there's so many moves, like in like trials or something when there's like a video with 200 moves in it. But so basically, this is kind of like a better way of doing that for me to actually go in depth about something. I'm not gonna claim I'm the best person ever at this whole card stuff. Like I'm really not, but I think I'm decent at verbalizing what I like and do not like, and that's kind of why I'm doing it. And also, people always tell me in like Discord and stuff like that, like that it's cool to like kind of get inside my brain in terms of how I'm thinking. So hopefully it's useful, and I'm not trying to be a big old meanie here, okay? Because I really like this, and I like every person who sent me a DM. I'm a fan of pretty much, so that's a good sign. It's a good sign. So basically, I have my DMs open. I'm gonna try and not leak any DMs, but we're gonna see. So I have it covering the DMs right now, okay? But I do have a fair amount of them, and we're gonna go from whoever sent it first, and who actually sent it first was Fede. Okay, and I think I should be good to kind of do. Oh, how am I gonna do this, y'all? How am I gonna do this without leaking? Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, okay, and then we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna go like this, and then yep, Fede, you can be here, and then I can be here, like that. How about that? This is so funny to me. Okay, so here we have rough performance from Fede, and I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna watch it a couple times, probably many times. Okay, why is it like this? Okay. Oh no. Okay. You're seeing it. I'm seeing it. Okay, we're watching. And hopefully it loops. Yes. Okay, yeah. So he was showing me a little bit of this opener actually the other day in a Discord call, but I think he changed it up a bit. Okay, let's just watch like 10 times. I actually have a move that has a similar opener. So and this is actually a very Fede move. There's like lots of just like Fede-isms in here, which is neither a good thing nor a bad thing. I love the opener of having it split, and kind of the way that you split it is like really good. All right. So basically, how I feel about this move is that it is a very good, it's a very promising move. So this I really like. All of that is good. You lose me here. Once you clip this, we're kind of breaking the structure up, and it leaves us feeling very unbalanced, essentially. I've been playing with this thumb clip a lot the past couple months, and what makes it so difficult to execute is how unbalanced it makes everything. The thumb clip is such a trap, especially in this case. Or I think this is, I don't know if this is a thumb clip, but doing the clip against the packet. Yeah, yeah. So it's the right thumb on the left thing. Yeah, it's such a trap grip. You think it's gonna be super interesting, but it creates so many problems. So in this case, it's being grabbed pretty in a very solid grip that's very grounded here, to then being kind of very ungrounded, like the. And then what also kind of makes it weird is this and this don't complete the symmetry that it needs. Okay, I need to really make sure that this is Still working on a technical level. Okay, okay, we're looking good, Jack, looking good. So, so this is gonna be hard to explain other than by just like waving my mouse around enough and hoping that you guys are picking up on this. When you do that, we're breaking up the structure and we're really breaking up the symmetry that we're kind of going for. And now that's one of my least favorite grips actually that we get into is the kind of pinching it type of thing, like here or whatever. We just kind of have two trap grips in a row, and it's a very unsettling grip that we have there. Trying to get a good screenshot of it. That's a very, very, very unsettling grip because it's simply just being like this rather than having something founded. We have something that's very unfounded. And I feel like I need to specify this. I don't really mess with the idea of cardistry theory. Hopefully when I alt tab out, this is still showing. I have no idea if it is or not. So we're gonna hopefully this could all be screwed. Okay, this could all just be absolutely screwed. Maybe I need to watch it through OBS. So I don't really subscribe to cardistry theory, and all the terms I'm using are just complete random jargon. I'm saying it's like random stuff. Okay, this isn't like any type of actual thing. So we have these trap grips. And we have these two kind of, someone calls these like rails or something, I think. And then, I see the symmetry that we're going for here. However, it's so awkward that it doesn't feel symmetrical. And then we get here, it's a cool flip for sure. And then I really like the closer for the move. However, I think that once we do this thumb clip, you really lost me, and I think we could have explored more of the kind of hinging motion that we had here at the beginning with the opener. Having that kind of thing of here. I kind of call it a hinge type thing. It feels really good, and it looks pretty good as well. So I think we could explore that more. It's a really good opener. Hopefully that made sense why that just makes me feel uncomfortable. I see the vision, however, and it's a dope move. That is my critique. Now Fede actually sent me 2 moves, I believe. Or is this just a photo? Okay, I'm kind of scared as to what this is about to be. Okay, it's just a video of him. He's chilling. Hell yeah. Fede, everybody. So, who do we have next? Kind of speeding through a little bit. Alright, next up we have Kai, Motrain. And they have sent us two posts. I think I've probably seen both, but you know what? We're gonna maybe watch both. Okay, yes, I have seen this. So I have seen this, and I'm here. I think, I even commented fire emoji on it. You can see. I commented a fire emoji on it because I thought it was fire. So let's watch, and I'll be specific about what I like and don't like. Oh, yeah. So this is this is a really great move. I really, really love this move. This is solid packet cutting right here. However, I could have... So I have comments. Now, this is where critiquing moves gets really weird from my point of view. I think that this move could not change at all, and it would be amazing. Right? Because this is an amazing move. And my critiques would completely change the move to where it is kind of just not the same move. So I almost don't want to give it. However, that's the point of this. So I'm just going to tell you where I think uh, we get a little bit off track. I see this was like a missing entry, I believe, and I remember watching the round one of missing battles, and I do not believe it was in here. So perhaps I can give some type of explanation or something. So the opener is just absolutely nuts. I mean, just straight up in terms of packet cutting. I mean, that's just perfect. And that part right there. So I can't actually go frame by frame here, so it's gonna be a bit tougher to point stuff out. But that is kind of where we get off track. Is you're setting up the moment of the move, which is the flip. However, it's a bit awkward and doesn't fit with the opener perfectly. Because in the opener, we're exploring certain things, and then we kind of drop it to get to the moment. So like the pushing type thing, and now we're here. And now this is just a little bit awkward. It's not awkward enough for me to hate the move. In fact, I really like the move. I'm going to say this a million times. I commented a fire emoji on it. That means I liked it, right? However, this is incongruous. Whoa. With the opening to the move right here. Because now, for a second, we're kind of flat and we're going on this 90-degree thumb cut, double thumb cut type vibe. However, we get out of it in a really good way. And we get into the moment, which is cool. And the closer is serviceable, for sure. Oh, I didn't even notice we're dealing with a lefty. Okay. This is so annoying, actually. I think the majority of people sent me Instagram posts, so this might be hard. I like going second by second, frame by frame. Also, got some apple juice today. It's not very good. Got the wrong brand, I believe. So what an amazing opener. So this packet kind of pushed, this packet kind of pushed, and then this kind of rotating, whatever. And then basically, it kind of feels like it loses momentum right here. Again, I already said this, but I think part of it is because of the base packet. This was kind of feeling like it was headed in the direction of a no base packet type cut, and then going here, I think really makes it incongruous. Going from having the connection to no connection, just putting it on top of the base packet, is kind of I don't want to say, kind of like a wasted opportunity to keep it more connected and fluid and having stuff come in between the structure of it. I think we could have done more there. However, once again think that we got out of the predicament quite well. I would have maybe. So okay, if we are okay with that, and we're just like, okay, this is all good, no problems, right? If we just are willing to accept that, and we get to here, and we do the flip, then that's cool. I would maybe have wanted to see another flip, try and do the mechanics somewhere else on the way out, kind of in the closer. I think we could have done that, and then it would maybe tie it all together more, or bring in one of the opener mechanics, opener ideas at least, concepts, to tie it all together. Oh, the opener is so good. Yeah, I think that the only criticism I can come up with is that maybe you gave up on the opener. Yeah, I don't think we needed to go to base packet. That's about all I can say. And I think from there, you did pretty much the right decision in every situation. But once you kind of went to the base packet, we lose a little steam. That's about all I have to say about that one. I like it a lot. Once again, fire emoji. Brilliant. Yeah, like look at this. Come on. Here, let me get me out of the way. We can look at some of these comments. Like brilliant opener. Got the closer. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Nifty closer, indeed. And then that's probably not the nicest comment that Reggie said there, but so I didn't write it, so whatever. Okay, Yukon. I think I've seen this one too. Kind of did some Griffo mode there. I don't know if I've seen this actually. Did the Chimera? Did the Griffo mode? Yeah, stealing my moves, huh? I jest. So this is okay. I would say. So I mean, I like the. I mean, I used the opener multiple times, so of course I like the opener. Um, I think, yeah. I mean, the 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 thumb thing. I see the vision. However, it is awkward. It is a bit. It feels awkward, and let me try and think about why that is. I think it's because there's so much space here, and that this is obstructing some of it. Whereas, okay, good. And I'm trying to figure out why to say it because I'm just gonna be a hypocrite because I did the same thumb thing. However, it justified something coming down below it, right? And I was just trying to do some like hot yoga. I'm just trying to be Griff, right? I mean, and so in my cut, right, it comes up and it obscures the back thing. However, there is something coming down. I don't think I need to go and look up a performance of the move. Hopefully you all know it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you can go watch Fluidity again. See what I'm talking about. But I think, yeah, and how violent it is. It's such a violent flip. We get the nice display, and then I think it could have closed earlier as well. Let's watch again. Yep, the Chimera. Yep, to the Griffo mode, and then that's all cool to get us a little display. And then I think from here we could have just done 4 to 2 to 1, or 4 to 3 to 1. Kind of add like 2 beats or so that maybe you don't need. Boom, get to the display. 1, 2, yeah, we got like 2.5 to 3 beats. I think maybe we could cut out a little bit. However, I think you've displayed some solid packet cutting knowledge here. Displayed some chops, some good flow, some creativity, and overall it's pretty good. That one I kind of sped through. I was a little bit sorry. See what the comments are like. Might as well, right? Are you left-handed? Yeah, I didn't really notice the left-handed before. Card master, indeed. Okay, who is gonna be next? Okay, now I have to cover again. Okay, I have to cover because I'm not leaking DMs. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. This guy's good. Okay, but it's a picture. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Ego stuff. Or Igvos stuff. Okay, I'm looking up his name. Igor. Today we got Igor. And I'm not watching. Okay. Good, it's perfect. Okay, we got a clip. I think I've seen this. Push up. Kind of on like some Nikita stuff, I would say. It's smart. It's very geometrical. The closer is good. Alright, so how do I explain why this is unsettling? Part of it is, once again, this thumb clip. The thumb clip is going to play a big part in that, of it being unsettling, because it's such an unsettling grip. Really, Nikita is one of the few people who I feel pull it off. I don't even know I have this on if there's no audio. I mean, probably because I look cool, right? Well, Nikita. Okay, so Nikita's really one of the few people who I feel pull off the thumb clip well. There's something about the way he uses it that's like that works. It's still awkward when he does it. Don't get me wrong. However, he does it in a way that like fits with the moves, I guess. And this does fit with the move. However, once again, it's going to be unsettling just because of how the grip works, right? So we're dealing with some box type stuff, right? Geometry. Um, I would say performance-wise, we could have sat this packet face up before flipping it down for a little bit, just so to make the most out of that moment. And then all this left-hand stuff is really good. Sorry, I did not go on Do Not Disturb. No. How unprofessional. The left-hand stuff there was really good. This kind of balance is also a little weird. Setting it up and then just leaving it there is a bit awkward. However, I can get over it. That could have sat there for a little longer before flipping. It's a nice little push-up. But then, okay, another thing. It's like we set up this little game, and then instead of playing the game, we just close the two packets and are now playing a different game. You know, I feel like we set up this cool premise and then just close it and then go to a whole different premise. The back of the hand thing, that's just should be an entirely different thing. Kind of just feels like two different kind of ideas just like pushed together in one thing. This could have been like a whole like Leon Sanchez-esque like geometry puzzle game. Like, you know that game that was on coolmathgames.com? Anybody? Am I too old? Anybody know Cool Math Games and knows the game where there's a hole in the middle and you got a peg and you're going around? It kind of felt like that for a second. Felt like we were playing that game. And then we just kind of closed it right when it was getting interesting, and then went to a different interesting thing. So I would consider, I mean, if this is actually the 6th version, it says KL6. This is the 6th version of KL. Maybe in the 7th version, if you should do it, consider having those two packets still there and setting up new context for it to be flipping and twisting around in, because I think it's a super interesting premise, super interesting games to be played on some like Nikita Trevor type vibes. And the back of the hand stuff is cool too, and the left hand stuff here is really cool. And by left hand I mean right hand. It would be my left hand, but it isn't in Igor's case the right hand. The base hand, shall I say. Sorry. I meant the right hand. My bad. Okay, and I think I'm gonna have time for one more, but before that, I meant to say this earlier. I finally just finished school. Finally. Oh my god. You don't even know what that just did to me. Trying to finish school. Holy shit. Just for the semester. And then then we'll start again. Anyway, so point being, I want to try and make more videos. This is so fun to make, especially when you don't edit them. Especially when you make a 30-minute long video where you just talk the whole time and don't edit it. It's super fun. Anyways, I want to do more of those. I was thinking of doing some, probably part 2, potentially part 3, depending on how things go. And then I was thinking of doing some music ones, like album rankings of the year or something like that. I don't know. Would y'all hate me for that? Anyways, I'm gonna try and make like a video like every day if I can. So leave ideas if you have any, because I'm open. Or if the music stuff sounds good, what that would be, or if you hate it, let me know. So we got time for one more. What's it gonna be? Looks like it's gonna be Cam. Looks like it's gonna be Cam. Napalm Slurpee. Redacted. And is this the one that I saw? Oh, yes, I have seen this. I have seen it, and I've saved it. I actually saved this to my saved videos where I stockpile many moves for my perusal when I'm feeling uninspired. Okay, Cam. Okay. I see you. We're gonna make you really big. So this is called Bolt. What is it called? Bolt Action. And Cam says, we can read it together. Kim says, been working on making more original moves, and I gotta say this is probably my proudest. I've been working hard or hardly working, on launching MK Ultra. Follow it. Apologies for the reels post. Sometimes you gotta get that algorithm. Pressing. Anyways, you read this for commenting how you get away with murder for educational points purposes only. Sorry, I'm trying to speed read. I will get words wrong. I promise I can read. Okay, so bold action. I think what I really liked about this when I saw it was this right here. Really, 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 really cool. And I think the closer is, does this thing. So what can I say about this? I think we can get to this moment right here, because that's the coolest thing. I think we can get to it into it in a different way that is more congruous with the rest of the move. Because I really like all that motion a lot. And then normally I would be anti doing that, and actually I am in this case, and I'll get to that maybe on the next rewatch. So yeah, I think we could do a different opener. However, not the end of the world. So what I see this doing is this. I see it doing more of that type vibe. Just like we're here to there. I see it doing more like that. Instead it combines with this one. Kind of in a not great way. With a packet cut like this, the way they combine is so important. It's arguably the most important thing with the move in this style. The way the packets combine is the move in some ways. And the combination there was a bit just obscured. I mean, you're literally, especially with the camera angle, you're not actually seeing it combine, because it's like here to like there. Like, yeah, they combined. You didn't see it, right? We want something like super satisfying, especially with that flow too. You want it to be like, you want it to like, it's got to have that that clicking feel, that satisfaction. That's why we do this, right? So I think that leaves a little bit to be desired. However, we do get out of it nice. You get out of a predicament in a little clever way. Yeah, I mean, that motion right there is really, 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 really good, and it kind of fits actually with the ultras thematically. You know what I mean? And then that's all good. Instead of this being, into like the kind of quasi thumb cut vibe, right? So you do this, something like that. You could do like, a different, it doesn't have to be flesh, and it doesn't have to combine. You can actually not combine it there. You can delay for a beat, maybe, if you have something cool. Delay for a beat, half a beat, and then do get yourself into like a cool combination. Close, and you got yourself a banger, pretty much. And that'll go from, here's what it'll do. It'll go from being in here to being in there. Can you see that? It'll be into the to learn one. If you get that. If you get a different opener in like a different combination, you'll be in the to learn folder, because that's fire. Anyways, I think that's about it, because this is about to be 30 minutes, and I said that's where I'd cut it off. We got through like 4, maybe? 4 of like, I won't say how many. That's such a slow pace. Hopefully this was helpful in any way. If it wasn't, like, literally, like, let me know, because I want it to be helpful, and I want it to be good. So, thanks for watching. Give it up to yourself, okay? If you made it this far, give yourself a round of applause. And I'm probably about to go to bed, so if you have moves you want me to review, I can bang some out tomorrow. Send me a DM, whatever. That's all I got. See ya.